Rainy days. Usually a great way to tell something bad is about to go down. Good evening, Mr. Avery.
I must admit, when you said to meet me here, I was curious. A meet-up between the pair of us in a public building seems a bit odd. But I think given the recent casualties and what's been going on with the politicians around the world, you and I know why we're here.
Yep. But before you jump to conclusions, I want to reveal my plan first. Sending UNIT is a pretty good idea, too. But this maniac has killed important figures. Barack Obama, for example, died, and nobody can stop this murderer. How he managed to kill him in the first place is unbelievable. And like I just said, UNIT seems like a handy idea right now. But I want to give you this.
Task Force X? Are you crazy?
They're bad guys, but some of them are code red material. That makes them a better choice than soldiers who will most likely perish if we put them up against this psychopath.
Code red is in metahuman?
Mm-hmm. Here are the people I want to forward to this operation. There's this talented female called the Sniper. That's all she calls herself. She gave herself no name, and we even tried torturing the information out of her, but she kept calling herself the Sniper. No need to go into detail about why she lives up to the legend. She's been under the wing of several leaders, including our president, and provides little rest. She could be the ringleader, potentially.
And the others?
Inferno. Real name is Charles Roberts. An aggressive man who can combust amounts of fire at his opposition. Has a real attitude issue. Nobody knows where he got his powers from. Not even he does. But when? 26th of June, 2010. He was apprehended in his sleep. He is a real aggressive piece of work. There's this freak of nature called Brute. Has a passive steroids abuse and eventually took this super drug from this crazy doctor. He's 20 times the power of Brock Lesnar. His strength is similar to that of a metahuman. A never-ending strength existing in his body. Incarcerated for snapping his wife's head off after a falling out. It was a battle to try and get him into jail, but we somehow managed it. There's this man called Jericho. There was doubt he was considered a metahuman, but then we discovered he has the potential to manipulate any form of technology, bringing them to life, and owns the ability to control them. Not only that, but he's the most intellectual man we have. He has this innate mentality in him where he doesn't need to research the subjects he's faced with. One touch and he has all the knowledge to know. A masterpiece in this team.
So how come he was captured?
They needed solitude. Felt that he was going a bit crazy.
You do know we're not a hotel firm.
Well, that would be the case if he was powerless. And finally, probably the most intriguing of them all, there's this powerful demon. That is what I would call her. Called Darkness. She can produce amounts of rays directly at a person, and it feeds them bad memories or haunting experiences that have happened in their life. And she is a bit crazy.
What if they're in the personal lives that have suffered this?
We all have monsters under our beds, or skeletons in the closet. Even the happiest of men have damage they'd not like resurfaced. Brief moments of flashbacks to those memories to weaken her prey until they suffer a heart attack, or any other fatality. But that was also her weakness. We heard reports she confronted a man who she tried her usual tricks on. Problem was, he was able to resist it, and managed to send her here. And there you have it, all of them. And we have a fair idea on the location of our psychotic friend. These are the reports we received a few days ago. He hasn't moved at all, as if he plans on staying put, and we have the best chance to bring him down with this lot.
Problem is, things aren't exactly gonna go swimmingly. They hate us, added the fact that they aren't to be trusted.
It may be risky, but this is what I propose to them. They have no choice but to agree, or they face their days in here.
Are you nuts? This is exactly what they want. You're gonna put the world in danger just so you can bring down one nut job?
I'm not sure if you've been keeping up with the events as of recent, but it is far more than him. But we cut off the head, and the body dies. Even if that body is small, They'll have little reason to survive. Besides, I'm sure they won't be willing to commit crimes once we're done with them.
Helena, you better be right about this, because the onus of these next attacks will be on you.
Why do you think I was assigned to be in charge, Sam? I know what I'm doing, and Task Force X is just another one of those examples. I suggest you let me get on with it, and you give me the green light.
You've been persistent about having this manic brought down. He's caused damage across the world, not giving a crap how many people are the victims. Fine, but take this warning with you every second you oversee this operation. You fail to bring this creature down, I will have you removed from your job. These guys may be our only hope, and you will not mess this up.
I won't. And I will ensure they won't screw it up either. I have an idea to keep these people in check.
Miss Hill, you know you don't like being disturbed during my meditation.
I am aware. But it's time. Task Force X is required.
Ah, for crying out loud.
I need him. I need the devil of the universe. I need...
Get her up to her feet!
What is your business here?
Today's your lucky day. We're gonna go on a trip.
I won't follow. My only trip is the road to the dark inferno with my beloved.
See. Drag her out, even if she's kicking and screaming.
Move now, bitch.
Seize her! Hill, we got the possessive one. Now on to the next one. Charles, let's move out. We're gonna need you to help us out. Keep your guns on him. This psycho's got a particular issue when you infuriate him.
Try me! I'll burn every single one of you before!
I know. I figured you'd say that.
No! My weakness! You monsters! I'll end every single one of you! Ugh!
2 out of 4. Nice work. Now, on to the big guy. No hesitations either. Don't try to break their heads off their bodies, big man. You know I got 12 AKs pointing at your heart. Suppose if you want to keep living, you better come out of there. That's an order. That's right. Take it easy. Said hold your shit together, tough guy.
You'll be next if you don't be quiet, small fry.
Keep moving out. All metahumans have been apprehended. Now it's time to get the sniper.
Don't think I know what this is. Come at me.
Have to say, it's very impressive how you knew we were able to detect what happened to your buddies.
I'm a sniper. I know what happens in my surroundings.
Bet you do, but you're coming with us.
Bite me.
Fabulous. Someone get me some cuffs. You're lucky we need you, otherwise I'd take you down to the punishment block myself right now. So I suggest you shut up and move out.
Sir?
Thanks. If she tries something, stun her until there's nothing but a pool of saliva coming out. Hell, we have them all. I'll meet you in the courtyard. Get moving. Don't say a word. I'm not liking this proposal, Helena. Do I have to?
You're the only one to put them in check. You will work with them. No excuses.
Sir, Brute ain't coming out.
Crying out loud. Hey, move out of that van now. I'm not playing. Get the tasers. Hey, big boy, you better cool it down, or I'll put you down myself, man.
Do it! I dare you! 'Cause nobody orders Brute about.
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you got no choice. Trust me, I don't like this idea as much as you like. But the way I see it is, You got 3 options. You take the mission we got lined up for you, spend the rest of your stupid lives in your cells, rotting away, or I can just put you out of your misery right now, right here. So shut up, or I swear to God! Place the dampeners on their legs. I'm not gonna allow you to abuse this privilege.
What are you talking about when you bring up a mission?
Let me answer your queries. Right now, I can sense all you want is a piece of me.
You're goddamn right!
We control you right now. The dampeners will make sure you can't use your powers against me and decrease any strength you hold in you.
How come she doesn't have one?
The sniper is not one of your kind. She's just a criminal that is very useful with a sniper with enhanced hearing. And you're going to put your expertise to the test.
Why should I? What is this all about? You're controlling us, making us your puppets. I'm not being someone's plaything. I never work with anyone, and certainly not for someone like you.
Well, like Jericho said, there are a few options you can go with. And it pains me to say this, but choosing option A will be your benefactor if you succeed in the mission you're given.
Bribery to do the dirty work. A sad decision for you to undertake to get people you despise to help you out with the situation.
You will all follow the orders of Jericho. You disobey any order given to you, and you will die.
I don't think so. You'll have to take me fighting if you're going to kill me for breaking the rules. And no offense, but your men don't have the capabilities to take down someone like me.
You will find out when the time comes how we can put you out of your misery. Step out of line and you die. Obey, and not only will you live, but you get a better tomorrow too.
A fancy offer, but I'm not going there so you could just throw me into the big house. My prices come to my own free will.
We know that wasn't the plan. So long as you keep your criminal activity quiet and don't cause a scene, we are offering to let you free. No more jail time for your pathetic lives and a large cash sum.
You have to bribe us to get us to answer to your spineless demands, and I thought I heard it all. Has your government finally stooped to the lowest point of their cowardice?
Your threat is something no government with their soldiers could apprehend or bring down. He's managed to kill important figures in this world without effort. That is something that should be nigh to impossible. But it happened, and we decided to take it upon ourselves to make use of men and women that may be our only hope on stopping this psychopath.
Psychopath. I like this guy already, but I like my freedom and financial state better. You've won this round, Helena.
Ripping a psycho's head off and shoving it down his body sounds like my kind of thing. I'm in.
Men are stupid. You're just instantly falling for her without a thought this could be one big trap. Helena is nothing more but a bitch, and you two aren't the most tactical people we have here. One loses his cool whenever he's upset, and the other one just gets off to rip someone apart.
I have a legal contract and video with me if you're skeptical about my demands, or if you're thinking there's some kind of trap.
Well, I'm getting involved.
I'm sorry, what? What reason have you got to join this team?
Because I do not know what fear is. Unlike some.
If I were free from these cuffs, I'd strangle you with your own hair!
Enough! You're the only obstruction from this mission going ahead. The only one without powers that possesses a threat. That is why I called you here, because you can be an essential part of this team. As painful as it is for me to swallow, we are relying on you being in this team. If not for us, for your family.
You mentioned family. In theory, if I join, why did you bring them into this?
The psychopath you will all be against is named Jack Catterson. We believe he's an alien.
That's poppycock!
His DNA structure is alike to an alien that we are aware of already. You should know aliens exist. This guy is no different. This person has killed notable officials of the world. Barack Obama, Theresa May, you name them. They've all been cursed with one outcome. Jack. And if my words are not concrete enough for you to take this mission, this recording may deliver some justice.
Where is Liam?
Please I don't know who you mean, please!
Oh, you don't? Was I not clear? Did I stutter? Let's ask again, this time with a bit of pain into the mix. Where is Liam?
I honestly do not know. I know Liam Dixon, if that helps. Just please.
Wrong answer, but because you've been a great participant, let me show you what you've won. I call that a win. Quick devs, not my method, but you've been a real treat today.
Wait. You mean to tell me this is your guy that cannot be killed? That has apparently killed leaders around the world, and you've sent in troops to kill him to no avail? Look at him. He doesn't look threatening. He looks more like your average goofball.
Yes, we found it hard to believe at first, but the truth is behind the reports and images. That is your target. This is no dead or alive case either. I want his corpse brought back to me, either in one piece or, if you're a brute, in many. But tonight, I don't want him alive.
I will crush his body into a ball of bones, as long as I get what I desire.
We still must get a confirmation from her to join the team.
So, all of us here are some kind of suicide squad, taking out a man who nobody can stop? Fine. On the condition that I have all criminal records removed from existence.
Special treatment. Beautiful.
How come she's demanding to get away clean, and we're stuck with our records attached to us?
You know what? I think I demand some special treatment too.
I thought I was hiring members to combine the world's greatest threat, not a bunch of crybabies. The sniper had a past working with officials, unlike the three of you. I am getting what she is wanting. I doubt the three of you want to be working for the rest of your pitiful lives once we grant your reward for bringing in Jack Wright.
No offense, but what is this fascination about working again? Don't be a killjoy, love. Kick back and relax and enjoy what life has to offer. Once we take down this creep, you'll be able to live with no more worries for the rest of your life.
Maybe I should shoot you after we're done with this guy.
Try me. I'll make sure that you get no funeral. Just a cremation.
Will you punch him, please? I don't like him already.
Enough! Jericho, load them onto the plane. His last location was around London, United Kingdom. You'll be transported around there. You can take care of the rest, Jericho.
I can tell you all now, you're not gonna fail. Or deceive Helena at all through this mission. Don't even think of making a run after you land.
And what if we do something that you find uncomfortable? No offense, but we have something that works against your disadvantage. Powers.
Actually, I do have powers. Just have the balls to obey the rules, unlike you freaks. Don't ask what happens to you once you step out of line. You'll find out as soon as you wake up. Gas mask on!
Wait. We're in the plane, right?
That's correct. A few minutes away from our location.
What was the reasoning behind putting us to sleep? You lack trust in us to get on a plane?
I lack trust in all of you through every aspect. As does Helena. I don't like being part of the situation with you maggots, but unfortunately working with you may be the only hope of bringing down Jack. Plus there's another reason why you had to be put to sleep. Remember what I said about what happened if you decided to defy us on this mission, or even fail?
What did you do to Jericho?
Each of you will be embedded with a transmitter in their necks. Make one wrong move or even screw up when your head goes boom.
You son of a bitch! Get this thing off me!
I agree. You're just a bunch of manipulative cowards.
Not stupid. Far from it. You're all criminals for what you've done. You enjoy abusing commands to suit your purpose in life. For some of you, it's the first time you've even been allowed out from your prisons in years. But you won't take any risks. Oh, and I volunteered myself to undergo the same procedure. Just in case things got shit. In case you didn't catch the breaking news, I don't play easily with others.
Or are you scared? Maybe the sight of me has left you terrified.
I can kick the crap out of you right now and not feel a thing. You know, you got that? Just because you're massive and intimidating doesn't mean a thing. That's why Helena assigned me to this task in the first place. Because I got more balls than any of you put together.
Sir, we have an issue. Missile heading our way.
Shake it off then!
We've tried flares and all that. They aren't doing us any good, unfortunately. One engine's gone. We're going to have to make a crash landing.
Crap! Stay still, everyone. We're gonna be unlocked. For the love of God, hold on, son.
Sir, we've brought the plane down. What is your next step? I see. On it.
Ah! Is everyone okay?
Just...
Didn't feel a thing.
What the hell happened there?
Some punk must have picked us up on their scanners and decided to bring us down to their level. Pilot's dead.
Do you think it could be Jack?
Can't trace the origins of the rocket that were fired, but I can't promise anything. Missiles were fired from up north, to the abandoned city over there.
How can you tell exactly where it came from?
I'm the boss of you, and I told you. Mental powers, able to gain extensive knowledge over anything. So that's where we're heading.
Okay then. Let's do some good for this world.
Nice place for an abandoned city. Makes me wonder why people jumped away from the city of wonder.
Well, this is the place the missiles came from. It's a bit quieter.
Ever had the feeling you've been wrong before?
I'm not wrong.
People in denial usually are wrong.
Listen!
You know, I punch the shit out of you right now, and you won't be able to do a damn thing about it, because your head will go boom. Try me again. Make my day.
Hey, cool it. Listen.
Don't move. We have you surrounded.
What the hell are you waiting for?
You want us as help now?
There! Take cover!
Let's go!
Finally, some action.
Jesus. That brute guy is definitely a monster.
Where the hell is darkness?
No clue. If she's dead, so what? We focus on what is ahead of us.
Shoot the flying man. He's too hard to bring down.
You punks having problems? Let me help you out.
Your firing is way off.
Sorry, I'm not an expert, unlike you.
Even a child could shoot better.
Got you, big guy.
Get off me! Gotcha! Never jump on me again, puny.
Boys, look out. There are more coming.
Holy hell, there are hundreds more.
We'll die trying.
What the hell just happened there?
Where the hell were you when we needed you?
Did you not see the massive wave that wiped out the army?
Hey, I don't like her being on the team as much as you, but she proved her point.
Next time we'll stick together. You better stick together instead of being a small pussy who's practically useless.
If you want to say that to my face, let's have some fun.
Uh-oh.
We got trouble.
Well. Looks like we got a few troublemakers.
You're the insane psychopath, aren't you? So defenseless, too? You know we were coming over for you, so what gives?
You came all this way just for me? Oh, how sweet. I don't want you to go home empty-handed after battling your way through so much pain. So what's stopping you?
Helena, it's me. think this mission is up.
Now, I don't think that is polite to be on the call when you're with someone, don't you agree? I'm not a fan of ignorance.
How about you let go of my throat, monster from another universe?
What do you want? Student of the week? Congratulations, but nobody likes a tattletale.
First, I thought it was something unbelievable. Then you put your hands on me, and the truth was exposed.
What truth? Oh, you have that kind of mental power, don't you? Impressive.
Yeah, I didn't expect this. Did you?
I know him. I know what he is like. And I know that he will bring all of you down effortlessly. And I know my devotion is to him.
Wait, what are you talking about?
You traitorous piece of crap!
Don't get mad at her choice. I never did anything to brainwash her to become an ally of mine. But I'm assuming all of your reactions don't have any interest in joining me. That is such a shame. Guards! You know what to do.
You're not taking me alive, you freak!
I love the confidence in you. Let's up the ante.
How the hell could so many people want to join you?
Well, I would be lying if I said they were all different people.
What do you mean by that?
I may have cheated and extracted the DNA sample of one man to create multiple versions of him. Clones. And enough to shut you up. You want to get heated, kiddo? Go ahead, but that next moment will be a fatal mistake for you. If you fancy being alive a little longer, give it up. This would be so much easier if you were all just a little like my dark beauty and aligned with me.
I want my reward.
Oh! Where's my manners? You want a gift? Right then.
Wait, what?
Wakey, wakey, children! Oh, this is gonna be so much fun! And I heard you all had a deadly thing for me. See, I don't like that. Not one bit. I am a man of first impressions, and as first impressions go, that is really painful. That right there is gonna get you all killed.
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
That's it! Let the anger flow.
Jack, how about we let him cool off?
I can't believe you. Stabbing us all in the back because you have some affection for someone who doesn't even care about anything but himself.
That isn't entirely true, beautiful. See, believe it or not, I care about each and every single one of you. Dropping to the floor.
You're not funny. You're not even entertaining. You're just screwed up inside. What's your problem? Did your mother hit you so much? Abuse you until you cried yourself to sleep?
Oh, if you want this to get personal, why don't you tell the team about how you were always Billy No-Mates at school? Or rather, how Victoria cheated on you for a richer person.
What are you talking about?
Oh, don't act like you don't know what I'm speaking about. After all, my partner has read into each and every single one of your dark memories. You try to step out of line, and I will make sure to break you all down.
Selfish bitch! I knew assigning you would be problematic.
You know, it isn't so bad being on the side of freedom. Besides, you choose Hillside, it's your funeral.
What are you talking about?
My dear, I don't think they want to know why you're so smart to align with me. It's not like these losers fancy a taste of freedom.
Helena offered to release us as soon as we're done with you. That's good enough for us.
Oh, I know what's been going on, big man. Darkness was never working for you to begin with. Want the punchline to your little Suicide Squad mission? She actually had herself detained so she could drag you lot along here.
What are you planning?
Nothing. My plan has been fulfilled. All of you brought to Jack. And now, my work is done. A simple task, I'll admit. But when you understand the reason, you will understand my betrayal was beneficial for you all.
I don't know what illness in your head is making you believe torture is beneficial, but I swear, once I'm free...
No, I'm interested. What are you going to do to her? Please, come on! Speak!
Why don't you stop this?
Because we are just getting started. And oh boy, for a fearsome team like you lot, you're getting horrified from seeing someone getting tased. If you thought that was bad, I just can't wait to show you what I have lined up. You see, you can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs. And I feel in the mood for a little game. Oh, the crowbar. Such an elegant weapon, I'd say. And to be fair, it's the only thing I'd put over you, Darkness. Don't you just love the feeling of seeing someone's brains burst out of their heads and their blood trailing onto the crowbar?
What are you doing?
No, please stay back.
I am getting sick and tired of one thing. It's a pain for me, and the only way to stop it bothering me is by eliminating it.
Please, don't kill me. You didn't kill me.
Dead right now. Gibbs.
Well, I hope you're all grateful of me overriding the failsafe protocol like your boss put it to all of you. Now you have an excuse to finish me off and live, given her intentions.
What do you mean by her intentions?
As soon as we were going to conclude our mission, she would have killed us all anyways. She planned to execute us all, using our prize as bait, all for nothing. She lied to all of us about freedom to make sure he suffered. No benefits for us, just horror.
I don't believe you.
Darkness, you know this isn't true. I don't know what this idiot is offering you, but what we're offering you is sincere. Why am I surprised? You're both made of each other. It's not clear that the rest of us are normal.
Yes, you're all normal. Metahumans that can dismantle the whole of mankind can be considered normal. Oh, I love this crew. I freaking love them. Look, people, if you don't wish to believe me at all, that's fine. But you came all this way to kill me. You wiped out my men who I spent a good few months trying to perfect. You then came all your way to try and finish me off. An admirable mission, considering that my fight with my brother was more of a challenge than a few idiots who believe that they stand a chance, and now you're calling me and Darkness liars? Oh, but it's fine, because we can rectify that. See, I have a very good idea. I love this idea. It's an idea that thrills me. Darkness, get me prepared for double R.
What's double R?
Why, Russian roulette, of course. Yes, I can't wait to play this game with you all.
Let me out of here!
We're not going to go close to pulling the trigger with the guns glued to our heads. Besides, why would we when I have the chance to give you a live cremation?
Oh, aren't you a funny man? You're so goddamn funny! But, you see, I am not stupid. Yes, I am nuts. I think we've established that fact, but did you think I was going to loosen the shackles and trust you all? Watch!
I'll crush your head, scum!
I could do this all day long. Come on and break out those shackles and do it, you small-minded shallow freak! Do it! Oh, see, it's not as easy as that. I can do whatever I want, and there is so much I would love to do with the survivors. Oh, thank you, my dear. Now, I don't prefer this weapon, folks. It's a quick end, if anything, though, so thank me. But the one game I love involving with guns is Russian roulette. Now, I think I might tweak the rules just a bit. I would have serious trust issues if I all loosened your chains for you to participate yourselves, but all you need to know is someone is going to die. Let's start with you.
My family will come for you, and they will perform endless amounts of pain until your life gives up on you.
I know, sweetie, I know. First victim, and... I wanted an ironic death. Oh well, can't win them all, but you should be happy you get to live. For now. Big guy, how are you? Still recovering from those punches, I see. Look at you, a man who triples the size of any average human. Does that compensate for the hole in your head? I guess we'll never know. That does bum me out a lot. Ah, the guy who is goody two-shoes, basically. See, Darkness has told me all about you. How pitiful is it, Jericho, to know your life has reached the bottom of the barrel. The worst of the worst. Shall I put you out of your misery? Shame. I wanted you the dead most. I don't like people who kiss the government's ass at all. So, last and certainly not least, the man who is often known to take the heat. But you're the last one. I mean, I would shoot Darkness if I didn't have an existing history with her, but here we are.
Don't you dare shoot me!
Oh, well, you die doing something you love. Letting out your anger.
What is this?
What gives?
You said that one of us is going to be put down.
Oh, yes. I did. Oh, wow! Taking it like a champ!
Kill yourself, prick.
Oh, that's not nice. As I bash your brains out with a crowbar!
Jack, he did horrible things to me. I didn't like them.
Oh, did you now? Well, a lesson is that I only touch my darkness. But that won't be a problem for you anymore.
Helen.
Oh my god.
See, I am not sure what hurts more. A or B.
You sick son of a bitch! Stop this now!
Okay, Jericho, do you have any objection for what I'm doing? Speak now, or forever hold your peace. Oh, what do you know? Oh, man. It feels like a long time since I was able to put this to work. And the joy never dies. But Jericho did.
You killed him. Bashed his school too.
Are you struggling to get your words out? Did anyone tell you that mocking the recently deceased is horrible? Now, stay still and shut up. I should offer my condolences to your leader.
Anonymous? That shouldn't be right. The only video messages that can be sent instantly are within this company. And nobody goes by Anonymous. Oh god, it's him!
Hello! Now, unfortunately, I can't do live stream right now. I'm a little occupied over that. And I do hope this gets sent to you, Helena. The Wi-Fi is a joke around here. My name is Jack Catterson. But you already knew you send your chums with guns pointing their guns at me, I will rip them up like paper and make them dance with their intestines.
Why didn't he respond to me about being captured?
Now, I know what you're thinking. Fry them up. They failed. All well and good, but I managed to remove the chip without seeing their heads rip open. Oh, I prefer that option too, but I need them more than you need me dead. A lovely gesture though, except I might have gone a bit carried away and proceeded to bash someone's head in with my trusty crowbar. I'll let you guess which one. Oh, time's up. Sorry. Recognize this body?
God. Jericho!
I know. Right now you're bawling your eyes out, thinking how terrible this is. But hey, at least he contributed to the team. Now I have to head back to my friends. They're getting all so lonely without me.
You incompetent bunch of failures. Looks like I need to have them put down due to the mission being a failure. Goodbye, you useless criminals.
Oh, would you look at that? I think there's a bit of brain left on the crowbar. Oh, nice.
You're sick, but I love what you did. I found it satisfying.
That won't be the only thing satisfying me, my dear. Now, does anyone else want to be next?
I have allies in Russia and Poland who will find you and finish you off if you kill me.
I only wanted one person dead. The most redundant obstruction to my plan.
How the hell was he redundant? He's the most intellectual guy on the team. What? It's true? Did you not find out about his power?
Where we're going, we don't need intelligence. I have the best team of freaks ready to execute my ultimate plan.
And what is this plan? Are we going to be your slaves?
Oh no, slavery is the wrong analogy of this plan. But I need your help. Sounds strange for me to say that, but you see, part of your liberation resides on a cold planet.
Ugh, pass. I don't take pleasure in the cold. You can forget it. Not forgetting the fact you just viciously murdered someone with a crowbar, and you're a freak!
The way he was lynching all of you, I thought you'd all be grateful for my little gift. The things I do for people to have their affection, and this is how they treat me? At least Brute is being silent about the altercation. Come on, have a say, big guy. You wanted to do the exact same thing to him.
You didn't have to do that.
Are you feeling remorse?
No. I have no remorse from seeing puny maggots break. But there was no need.
From what Darkness has been telling me, he would have only slowed us down. And with this project, I don't have time to take things slow.
You said cold planet. Now, I'm sure all of us here are quite aware about how there were species that exist out there. My experience with governmental duties can testify for that. But a couple of questions. Firstly, why should we believe you if Helena's promise was nothing but lies? She offered us the same thing, but we should trust you, a psychotic maniac?
Oh, I have a few reasons. I could go on all day, but basically, I am not a government official, so that means I am less likely to go back on my word. When I make a promise, it will be delivered, and for the first time in my life, I am going to be completely honest. You, and you can join my team and have faith in what will eventually happen. The death of a hero that I despise so much, and I love fulfilling the prophecy. But one prophecy that was mentioned was a team of extraordinary humans working alongside me to help take over the universe and finish off my brother, the adoring hero who makes me sick. I will literally go on my knees to beg for you to stop him, to kill him, to aid me in launching this machine that is currently being built. Please. It's not something I usually ask, but I could use you a lot.
And if we don't help you, What happens then?
Then you'll suffer a fate worse than Jericho's.
What we're offering.
Shut up, traitor!
Do I have to smack you again to set you straight, or can we let this beautiful woman speak? Ugh. Manners. On you go, Darkness.
What we're offering is for the universe to end with the collapse of the universe Jack came from.
Wait, you want this universe to end? And what about the ones we love? What becomes of them?
I have gone to great lengths to ensure that you people love me, that you people desire to be on my side, which is why, as of now, your families and loved ones are on another universe. Trust me, it was difficult not to break their necks.
Okay, define loved ones. Last time I checked, there was nobody that I gave a crap about.
Wait, you mean to tell me I sent your family to Earth 3 when I could have burnt their bodies at the stake? Oh, that annoys me.
What makes you so sure we can believe you? As far as we're concerned, you could be trying to fool us!
Ooh, I knew that was coming. Aren't I a smarty pants? Here, the image speaks for itself. It's a rift in time and space that allows a person to connect to the multiverse.
What a joke. Do you think we need to believe you?
Am I laughing? Do you think this is a joke that I can't laugh at? See, you're a stereotypical giant, someone who can't obviously tell what comes after A. Now that is a laughing matter.
Well, he's someone with a lot more screws loose than that bitch. But I may as well be in. He's deranged, but he seems so sincere about his goals. But I will not operate in any cold conditions. You can forget that instantly.
What do you hope to achieve out of this, actually? That was the next thing I was going to ask.
We're gonna cause quite the commotion at your old place, Argus, and they won't see it coming.
What for? You surely have a purpose, right?
Well, before we make our way to this planet, we need two things. I'll inform you about the other device should we actually make it out alive of this hellhole in one piece, but to get there we need some kind of teleport. This is why I'm glad Darkness adores me. Someone's got to.
Reports have suggested that she holds a teleport sphere that is universal. The device will receive an input from us to go to our desired area. In other words, the planet destined. The Shadows.
And once there, we can plan the long journey of waiting for a certain somebody to try and kill me. A certain twin called Liam.
Liam? As in the person that you were looking for?
Have we been spying on me? I hope you didn't catch me doing anything inappropriate.
You don't need a team when you have me! I'll rip his spine out and crush his head!
Nice of you to say, but this jerk doesn't play easy to kill. And chances are he may carry a few friends over to try and plaster his wounds, because he is nothing but a coward. That is why this time, I'm one-upping him. I already have somebody who's already at work at the Shadows to try and poison Liam's emotions, and when this is all said and done, you can begin your new lives with your beloveds, torturing innocents over and over again. Heck, if you have a fetish for it like I do, I may be kind enough to let you travel the multiverse.
Fine. But I will mutilate you if this is a load of rubbish.
You really need me to join you?
Well, that's why you're still alive.
If you're lying about my family, I'm gonna send you a love letter. A bullet straight from my gun to your head.
We have a full house, ready to invade Argus. The Christmas treat is about to begin, and the Shadow Unit is complete.
The Shadow Unit? That's what you're calling us all united? Better than Task Force X any day.
Oh, and Darkness did mention about your little dampener issues. You can thank me later. Now we've got a long trip ahead of us. Let's get ready to rumble.
So, you were in Jack's arms all along. How come?
I was in a lost world once upon a time ago. I had no idea where or why I landed there. I thought it was death, but after hours of searching for an escape, I found a book that completely changed me to the person you see today. Can anyone help me? I'm all alone, please. I opened the book and absorbed the power inside it. It killed the person I used to be, the innocent nerd that did nothing wrong. Now, nothing but history. What's happening to me? Stop, I feel. Then suddenly, after merging with my new powers, I suddenly met him. My savior.
And so began the sick relationship.
Wait a minute. You're not him?
Please help me. I don't know what's been going on. I feel different and it hurts.
You opened something that I have been looking for. Please, do you know, where is my book? It's called the Book of Darkness, and you just happened to harness its energy to become a human embodiment of my desire, which isn't supposed to happen at all. Maybe you are special. Let me kiss you.
Who are you?
You harness the energy from a book that I need to infect the world. Unfortunately, you're clueless to its location right now, but I have some desire for this power, and some of the power and persona is in you.
Will you cure me from this pain?
Only if you cure me from mine. And that is by being alongside me when this universe descends into darkness.
Darkness. I like that.
And the day you seek your full potential, you will be darkness. My companion.
And so, he prepared me, cared for me. I was the living personification of the thing he wanted most. And that desire for me grew when his toxic brother took his world away from us.
Not the creepiest relationship ever, but it's up there.
You faked getting locked up. How did you make them believe your lies?
Perfect alibi. A man unlike any other in a blue box came home, and somehow managed to stop me. Jack told me that he had connections to another device he wishes to retrieve, and that losing to him would be the perfect setup to the plan to bring you all together. It worked. Now we can get this teleport and this other device, and the universe shall meet its end.
Hope you're all prepared for an explosive evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is our final destination. You all know what to do when the time is right. I expect nothing to go wrong.
Hello. Sir, can I help you? Could you please remove the hood and speak? Okay, you're going to have to stop. Speak.
It's called being silent.
But deadly.
Oh, shit, it's him! Sound the alarms! Go now! You're coming with me. Don't think about anything.
Now, I won't. But they might. Now's your chance, folks!
Open fire!
Let's move! Go! Playtime is over! Get out! Die!
I hope all the abuse was worth it.
Get the Stuka suit on. We have to take down the big guy.
No suit is gonna save you, scum!
Fatality! Go now!
Jack, Dropper coming with extra on board.
Pop their heads! I want explosions! Bodies flying to the ground!
We have eyes on that sniper!
Hate to break it to you, but not even my powers are good enough to stop them.
Take down the big guy!
Move, move, move!
Nice try, vermin!
Give me some ammo!
That's right. Feel the heartache of your dark memory. Feel it leading you to death.
Come on then! I am just getting started! Bye-bye!
Car coming on your way. Just a word of warning.
Then do something!
Just cautioning you.
And I'm telling you to get on with it! Humans.
Hey, give me some backup!
You'll never wash away the flames! I'll make sure they engulf you. Oh, this feels so good again.
The numbers are getting small. We're doing it.
Don't get carried away, that's my job! Ooh, a victim scream for mercy, that blood's running wild! I haven't had this much fun in years.
So, we did it?
What have I told you from the beginning? Do not get carried away! We still have someone you know too well to get to. We do save the best till last.
Help!
Ooh, hello, chump. Sorry about the commotion, we got a little out of hand. What's your name?
Screw you.
Screw you is an interesting name. Listen, we'd love to stay and chat, but I've got a date with your boss. Sorry, Darkness. And here is the worst news. I am going to kill her. Nice and slow.
She'll kill you before you can kill her.
Oh yes, I get that a lot. Poison her soul, would you?
I shall. And please, don't worry. It's all going to be over.
Leave me. I'm teleporting my way out of here. Try and hold him off as much as you can.
Roger.
Crap.
You! You're the bitch that wants me dead.
You! And what are you lot doing not executing him? I assume all of you are responsible for executing my men too?
Now, I wouldn't try to enforce guilt in their minds. Didn't you do enough damage to them already? Incarcerating them, trapping them from their desire to walk the earth? If anything, I am the hero. Oh, he would be so proud of me right now. But none of that matters as of now.
I trusted all of you to take down this monster, and you side with him?
It's a cruel world, my dear. If you weren't hunting me and wanting me dead, you would have had more time to enjoy memories with your pathetic loved ones. But you put yourself in peril the moment you proposed on sending this bunch after me. And I have to admit, they've all been great sports, despite all the crap they've underwent. I mean, at first they were like children getting dragged to get injected, but as soon as they got told on what you would have done after their supposed mission, and I put that Jericho out of his misery, they suddenly realized there was only one way out. He is not the only friend you've lost either.
What do you mean by that?
You see, I was interested in what you had to say to, Sam Avery, I believe he was called. I can't remember if I hit the nail on the head, but he did. Here, have his head. Call it my little present. Sure, he tried to fight it, but in the end, he told everything.
No. You're sick! He was a good man!
Nice guys finished last, my dear. If it helps, he didn't scream for long.
You lot are more than stupid. Choosing to side with a megalomaniac who doesn't care about anyone around him. He'll soon abandon you.
Oh, you can read the future? No, I thought not. Or tell me when that annoying freak of my brother is going to arrive on this universe. See, you don't know. Never try to intimidate these lot. I think they can agree that they're used to it, and that method will be ineffective.
Why did you lie to us? You offered us freedom. A life of luxury.
It only proves you bunch are really stupid. Do you think we would allow an opportunity like this? This opportunity is not something we can afford to offer for the world. Be reasonable. Would you let the dangerous freak on display roam freely in public?
And yet I am the villain? You manipulative creature.
You have all committed crimes that deserve life in prison. You think killing one of the world's notorious psychopaths will erase that?
Lying to your clients is not an effective way of progress, Miss Hill. That is why I am one marvelous leader. I make sure that there is a sense of trust to anyone I work with, and that is interesting because I usually barf at the idea of working with others, but recent annoyances have forced me into that sector.
You don't have any idea of justice. All you live for is to see chaos consume whatever is in your path. You made it this far, but your reign of terror ends here.
Beautiful! What a way to bring down the mood of this party. Do I not get a gift? I may have to strangle you to get a goodie bag.
I know what you're after, and I know it can't be allowed.
Oh, is that a test? Because I would love for you to test me.
And you will be stopped if you make a move.
I know you're a top official. Praise her! You don't want to mess with her. But think about how many of us there are. I mean, even if the big guy was on his own, he wouldn't stand a chance against all of us if we all turned on him. So what makes you so confident that you can stop this train by yourself?
Security protocols. Around this room, there's a failsafe that will vaporize every single person, including myself. Yes, I may have myself killed, but you'll join me in hell. And before you say you can regenerate, we already know that. Regeneration won't be possible, unfortunately.
Clever girl. See, if only we had her instead of Jericho, then nobody would have had their brains turned to mush. But how are you able to reach that button in time?
You are pushing it. I'm gonna be happy to bring you down. And as for the rest of you, I'm gonna make sure every incarcerated day of your worthless lives is spent with little sleep, little energy, little mentality, you name it.
Even if you were to succeed, you would not stand a chance, living every day of your pitiful life in terror. 4 people united to bring you to death. There is one code I always live by. I never let those who play with me live.
I don't know what happened to you. A government official that turned rogue.
She saw the light in the darkness you created. You had no idea about what was going to happen because you were blind. Why was I locked up to begin with? It was all part of Jack's plan to bring together the best team that could pose a threat to anyone. And you played your part well. Your mind accepting my incarceration as truth. But the plan has succeeded. What becomes of her now?
Yes, that is a sticky situation. There are so many ways I could make sure she is never the same again. Do I beat you on your way to disability to the point where you're unable to talk for the rest of your life? Do I traumatize your weak mind with such acts of abuse? Or should I finish you off completely? I know! Let's leave it to a vote!
You're not doing anything! If someone is gonna perish, it's gonna be you!
Okay. I am feeling quite generous because I have fulfilled the prophecy, so tell you what, you get to live your life healthy and happily, and you will forget about us so long as you give us the teleport spear. See, we're in desperate need for this device, and it would be wonderful if you gave us it because you'd be a winner. You would escape with your life.
Why do you want it? Such a strange request for someone who should be murdering innocents.
Oh, I want something else along with the spear. But you're just a bit ignorant over the plan I have in mind. The spear is just a part of one of my little scavenger missions, and then I am going to do something genius. So, hand me the spear.
You need the passcode to access your way to the sphere, which you will never get. Shame you killed Jericho. You might have had a shot had you brainwashed him, but instead, you had to kill him.
I can decrypt any of your systems within an instant. Don't need some kiss-ass to do the job for me. So, what is it going to be? Do you want to live? Or shall I kill you and reach for the spear itself whilst you gasp for air?
All I need is to push the button. You little...
Pointing out the obvious, I like that. But you see, I don't think my team are happy with how you're handling the situation. Now, one last time, willingly hand me the spear or die valiant.
Forget it. I am not going to let this world go down easy.
Oh, really? That is such a shame. I was feeling quite generous today because I have the team that will lead me to defeating a certain cretin that I know, and I was going to get the spear regardless. If you had just been a bit more prudent, you would have survived.
Keep back from me.
Let me just say, this is my way of saying you are relieved from your duties.
No! Don't! Don't!
Oh, how reckless of me. Oh, nothing really matters to me. Do me a favor. Toss her body out the window. I've seen enough corpses riddled with diseases.
And now what? We get in the sphere?
First, we need a nuclear weapon to fit aboard our weapon, to finally get what we seek, and then Liam Catterson is going to die, along with the people he cares about. Oh, Liam, your time has finally reached its end. In Suicide Squad, Jack Catterson was played by Liam Catterson. Darkness was played by Rachel Windwood. The Sniper was played by Ronika Kendall. Inferno was played by Sebastian Joe. Brute was played by Philip Barton. Helena Hill was played by Anna Faye. Jericho was played by Thomas Greenhalgh. Sam Avery was played by Craig Poole. Jack Soldiers was played by Mike Anthony. This episode was written by Liam Catterson. We've made it. The Shadows. The Catterson Chronicles will return with Series 2 on August 12th.